Hey there. I have just seen that the Dresden Files are now a graphic audio. For those of you who don't know, on Book Talk or on other applications of what graphic audio is, it's like Audible, but it has more radio theater vibes. You hear actual sound effects, you hear the background music, you hear actual voice acting, not just somebody reading. All that aside, yeah, there's a since Dresden Files is now on graphic audio, I have a challenge or a thought process, a three-way match. In one corner, we have Harry Blackstone Copperfield Dresden, the Winter Knight himself, versus Eric Carter. Now, not John Carter from the other book series. Eric Carter is he's another wizard, if you would, except his is necromancy, and his little background is he's the avatar of Mikant Lakutli. More backstory, if y'all want to, leave me a message in there, and I will, or leave me a comment, and I will explain more about Eric Carter. If not, look it up. You can find it on Graphic Audio and other audio books. And in the third corner, we have Mick Oberon. He is a retired Tuatha Dé Danann, who's now a very old elf, Celtic old elf, that is now a private investigator. His time period is based in the 1930s and 40s, not modern time, not up to date, or at least in the time period of Eric Carter and Dresden. But he's a Tuatha Dé Danann. And when I say old school Tuatha Dé, he threatened somebody. Basically, a character in one of the stories looked at him and said, "Hey, I know who you are originally. I know the old you." And even the scene will tell you that the lights dimmed, the air got vibrant, and you hear an old Gaelic and Celtic accent of him basically saying, "Oh, my dear boy, you have no idea what we used to be," type deal. Those three magic users in a verse battle. Now, those of you know who they are, who you pick. And if you want to know more about them, I will do profiles on at least Eric Carter and Mick Oberon from the books that I have read. And if you want to know about Harry Dresden, I would recommend going to Dusty Roberts. He has a whole video series on the backstory of Harry Dresden. Y'all have a nice one now.